Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Aeromodelers Club. Yeah, we're going to take up the HSDJETS Cessna 182. No wind at all, so pilot's choice. I'm going to take off into the east here. Right aileron, left aileron, up elevator, down elevator, right rudder, left rudder. I'm on high rates, which for me are 100% over a 30% expo all the way around. All right. Timers for 6.5 minutes, if I didn't say that already. Did not need to use any elevator input at all. Yeah. Liking where I got the battery.
Time remaining.
Yeah.
6.
Hands off. See? Of course I hit the stick just then. All right.
Landing flaps. Flaps up. Landing flaps.
I'll land on the grass this time. A little grass hop for you. All right. And I'll be honest, the reason I decided to do on grass hops is because I realized I was a little too high, a little too hot for that approach. So I figured I'll go off to the side here and do grass hops. I mean, I was going to do them anyway, so take the opportunity. But I want to be perfectly honest with y'all when I make what might be a mistake or make an error. That was just a choice. Okay, we're going to use takeoff flaps. And I want you to pay attention to that gear. How this plane will just kind of roll with the punches as it goes along. All right. Even though it's got those little bitty skirts,
Flaps up.
even though it's got those skirts and it's not that much wheel show, she cuts right through that grass, no problem at all. And our field is by no means nice and manicured.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 5 minutes. Flaps
All right.
up.
All right, we're going to bring her by. Kind of slow here. Bring her by right at me. Y'all get a good look at her. Boy, that's a good looking plane. That really is. Okay. Now this is one plane
Landing flaps.
that whenever I come to bring her in, I remember now. This plane carries so much momentum that when I bring her in, I've got barely no throttle at all. Maybe an 1/8, maybe a 16th throttle. And see how that back gear just kind of had that suspension working?
Flaps up.
I bet you the pilot didn't even spill his coffee. All right, we're going to turn back around. I love the flashing nav lights. Very realistic. It's a very realistic plane. I mean, very scale. It's got 4 passengers, and they're all running drugs out of some foreign land. All right, here we go.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Man, it's a good looking plane. I know, I keep having the same, you keep saying good looking plane, good looking plane, good looking plane. Can we get something
Landing flaps.
other than good looking plane? It's a very handsome craft. Man, what a great flying plane. Even coming in and touching down at the 1/4 point in the runway, she'll still roll all the way to the end. All right, we're going to bring her in this time with no flaps. And I want to see just how far she rolls. I'm cutting power now. So she's coming in just strictly on inertia. And she stopped right there. So see, even with flaps all the way down, she's still gonna really roll. She got a lot of weight in that plane. This is probably one of the most well-designed foam Cessnas I've ever flown. I absolutely love this plane. Now you can get her out of the power now. I got her at BitGo Hobby. And that's where you can get this plane. Oh, like a butterfly with sore feet. Oh man. All right, we're gonna do one more, then I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm starting to lose blood to the mosquitoes.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
I had to do at least one trick. Oh man. Every time I fly this plane, talk about puts a big smile on my face. No flaps that time either. Look at how she tacks it. Look at them lights. Isn't that beautiful? Man, that's just fabulous. Fabulous plane. And she's plenty big as far as, you know, you can, as far as being able to see her, but she breaks down so easy. I mean, I think on my last video of her, I showed you how you do a breakdown. You pull the two cotter pins underneath, pull the pins out from the struts, pop the two antennas, because that's actually the hardened struts or the hold the wings in, and then it's got two aluminum spars that come out, and all that together holds that wing in nice and tight. I was real skeptical of them two little antennas holding in, but they do the job. The other interesting thing about this plane is you have to have two batteries. One to drive the main gear, the ESC and the motor, and then if you look down here, right here I've got a 2000 Hobby, or 2000 milliamp, or I'm sorry, 3000 milliamp Hobby Star 2-cell that runs the lights, the servos, and the ES and the motor or the receiver, and then the motor is strictly for, or the main drive battery is strictly for the motor and the ESC. So in essence, and that 2-cell battery, when I charge it up, I can fly this plane for, I want to say like 8 or 9 flights before I've got to charge that battery again. So you get you a little, you know, like a 2000 or 3000, hold on, there's something on the lens, a little 2000 or 3000 2-cell battery, XT60 connector, and then get you a big 4000 or 5000 6-cell with an EC5, and I tell you what, you're in business. Jam up plane, jam up plane. All right, folks, let's get a little glamour shot here, because we got to have a glamour shot, you know. We got to have a glamour shot. All right, look at that thing. Is that not beautiful? Absolutely beautiful plane. I love the lights. I love the way she looks. Just an absolute beautiful plane. All right, folks, Happy fat guy here. Y'all have a good, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, folks, faith, family, and friends, and then planes. Bye-bye.